Eyes and stuff. Looks like I didn't get him. That's unfortunate. Some of these boxes and stuff over here. Here's my video card, by the way. Do I regular defrag? I do not, Jen. I don't think I've ever run a defrag in my life. And honestly, even if I did, I would probably tell you that I didn't because I know it's gonna freak you out. Not the only one who buys stuff with missing parts. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. Because I don't know if I have any generic screws lying around that would actually fit an SSD. And I kind of need them to. I might as well put that back in there for now. No, I'll need that to test screw sizes. Don't defrag an SSD? Yeah, I wouldn't. It seems like a terrible idea. Oh! Found it. Sorry, Jeremy. You are the only one that buys stuff with missing parts. How the hell did that happen? I put the... Oh, stupid. I remember now. I put these aside because I was like, those must be the hard drive screws. And I put them over there, and then I put a bunch of other shit on top of them. Again, do not come to me for advice. Sorry, Jeremy. I know what defragging does, Jen. I just don't do it. Okay, so let's... Hopefully these are actually the SSD screws and not like something else that isn't listed. But boy, am I glad I picked up that generic bag of stuff to see if there was a screw in there that might fit the SSD, because yeah, that's where the screws were. Oop, don't drop it. Check the fit. Come on. Perfect fit. Okay. Where's my... I put my grabby tool away. Why did I do that? Best grabby tool. Actually, let me close that bag. Now that I know where those things are. This goes that way. Now, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, I'm going to need those hard drive screws anyway, because I'm going to be taking one of the drives out of my current PC. The one that records all my streams and stuff. And we're going to put it in here. And you can also see it has plenty of room to grow. 6 hard drive bays. I figured that would be important. Because the one drive that I use for recording stuff is 2 terabytes right now. And it's... You know, I've only been streaming since April, so it's not really close to getting filled up. But there's going to come a time I'm going to need 4 terabytes. Although I thought I heard something about like a petabyte hard drive coming soon, but maybe it was terabyte SSDs coming. I don't know. I mean, this is a 500 gig SSD, so I imagine terabyte SSDs can't be too far away. Come on, get in there. Alright, go in here. Whichever hole you want, go in that hole. That's not what she said. Either you also have a heatsink on your hard drive? No, I did not. Why would you do that? How hot do your hard drives get that they need a heatsink of their own? Damn it. No. Look, screw. I need more than one screw. There it goes. Just needed to be considerate to it, that's all. Which, oops, sorry, I'm holding this off camera. Yell at me when I do that, guys. I'm trying to do this stuff on camera. Why not stack the SSD and use one controller? I guess you could theoretically do that. But I don't need to, I got the room. Oop, camera. I don't know if you saw where that fell. You probably didn't, but it went right through there. It went through the cable management hole. Well, that's always going to happen building a PC. You're going to drop screws. That's why you have a tool like this. You can easily pick them up. I mean, theoretically. Clearly I can't right now because it fell through the hole. Why are you cross-threading? Should really not be cross-threading. There you go. Stack the flash memory chips and... Well, yeah. Doesn't need to be this small, but... Well, I mean, like, I've seen... CohhCarnage actually has an entire hard drive in this, the size of one DIMM. He has like an entire I don't know the size of the hard drive, but it's basically his mobile streaming hard drive, and it's the size of one DIMM. It might actually be like an entire motherboard setup, I'm not sure. I know he got it from Intel. They sponsor him. And those things are like $1,500 just themselves. Oh, well, it didn't fall out. Alright, I'll have to get that later. Standard hard drive size and use all the room there is for the flash memory. Because that would probably be ridiculously expensive. That would be my bet. I mean, as flash memory comes further and further down, then that's probably what will happen for the big ones. But for a lot of people, one of the big features of the SSDs is the size. Because, I mean, you can get this in a laptop. 500 gigs. Pretty sweet. Yeah, Toastman, I'm with you. This is my first experience with an SSD, and it's just like, this is 500 gigabytes? It's, I mean, look how thick that is. You can't even see it, it's so thin. And I think probably, Jen, one of the things holding them back is the fact that they have to use standard connections. If they could actually find a better connection for it. I mean, Jesus, look at that. Like, you'd have to remind someone there's a hard drive in that bay. You can't even see it. There's a drive in there. That. Here we go. I don't want to leave that screw in there. I really don't. Alright. We're flipping it over. Okay, now I can show you the front panel. Oh, heard it fall. This is one of the big reasons I bought this case, because of this. I love the stylus power switch, and this is a reset button. It has one of those flipped up covers, like an emergency button in military stuff. I really like that. I'm weird. Where'd the screw fall? Where did it go? Should have a magnet or something. Oh. How the hell? It fell out onto the motherboard. The hell did I just hit? I just hit something. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what it was. Anyway, here's how the grabber tool works. Ta-da! Didn't have to scrape the motherboard, didn't have to get my greasy hands all over it or anything. That, man, I'm gonna forget that there's a hard drive in that bay, I just know it. Cause like, okay, hang on. I just remembered I have this lying around. This is your standard 7200 RPM hard drive. Holy balls. I mean, holy crap, that's huge. You know, same connectors. And this is, I think, how big is this? This is only 300 gigabytes. It doesn't have a date on it. It's old, obviously. Manufacturing date 2005. 25th of October 2005. This is a 10-year-old hard drive. 300 gigabytes. And it's like, I don't know, 2 pounds? 500 gigabytes. Not even half a pound. I love living in the future. Okay. Don't want to hook that up yet? No, I'll leave that. I won't hook that up yet. So, I want the front I/O connectors. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start hooking stuff up now. I kind of want to put the video card in before I start hooking stuff up. Kind of want to do that. Yeah, this one, Jen, I know you're curious. This is marked heatsink PCH. I don't know what that means, but this is the Express. This is the Express 2. Alright, this is the X60. That's the one I want. Cool. That's what I figured, but it's good to check these things. New card. Cables. 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 The I/O connectors. Yeah. And as said, this is the video card. 4 gigs DDR5. Still in the plastic. Haven't opened it to look at it or anything, even though I really wanted to. I hadn't opened the motherboard to look at it before last night. So, what's up, Jen? Show me something? Okay. I've got a ceiling fan going in here. You can probably see. Yeah, you can see the reflection on the microphone. Right there. Probably shouldn't have that going because it's making dust. Come on. Ugh. Dull as hell. Come on. Setting up a nice scene? Alright. There we go. Oh, paper! How is this? Like a Oh, really? Well, that's going in the trash. I don't put brand stickers on my stuff. This is a poster. What the hell? Stand by for ownage. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Some kind of weird ass robot? Like it's supposed to be a movie poster. I'll show you the knife. I've had this knife. It is a rigid knife. I've had this thing. It's technically a rigid boot knife. I've had this thing for more than 20 years now. Got it at a gun show many years ago. Cell phone sized hard drives, prototype hoverboards, and Hypermax shoes. Yeah, we are living in the future. It's great. Which, I mean, for those of you who are new and don't know, I am actually 41 years old. So this is really the future to me. You got the same one? Nice. Okay, there's a bunch of important notice. Intelligent innovation. Hey, look, it's blank. that's. I wonder if they meant to do that. Intelligent innovation. Nothing on the page. Clever branding, you guys. No, I'm not doing SLI. Wow, it's completely generic instructions. What the hell is this? This is another little stupid decal thing. This is like a metallic decal with a sticker that you're supposed to put on your PC to properly brand it, as this has an EVGA video card in it. Drivers. Who needs that when you have the internet? PCX 2.0 offers? No idea what that is. It's just saying it's got a different fan. 26% cooler, 36% quieter, 250% longer fan power, 400% longer lifespan. Lots of asterisks. Like, can I get a different fan for my video card and swap that out? That seems like a terrible idea. Also, I'm not doing that. Important notice. Any fans will not turn on until they're needed. If you wish to set a manual custom profile, download the EVGA tool for that. Oh, you can't see that because of the damn light. Bunch of excess bullshit in here. Okay, this installation guide. Power cables. Like, this is just the branding on this stuff is weird. It's all EVGA branded and it's got its own little 8-pin power, 6-pin power. Like, they're all labeled very carefully. The DVI to VGA adapter. We've got tons of those just sitting around. Because everyone seems to think that everyone's got a VGA monitor and they're getting the new hotness video cards, but they all have VGA monitors. What the? What? You tied bullshit to my video card. This thing is big. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I'm not usually that much of a that's what she said type of guy, but my humor is a little more base today because I'm trying to focus on actually not fucking up this PC. So apologies if I'm offending. Got a protective plastic film over it. Over just the face of it. Because you wouldn't want the face of your video card getting scratched up. Because that's the most important thing, is that it look pretty. Got a sheath for the inputs. That kind of makes sense. I can get behind that. And then they tied this shit to it. 50% off your next purchase of Supernova power supplies and Toro gaming mice. Okay, they're owned by EVGA. It's literally tied to the connectors. Why? Why do you do that? Just to annoy me. Sure, they did market research on what would annoy me the most. Ow, I think I just cut myself. Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Okay. Oh, it's another... Oh, they put the covers on all of the goddamn connectors. Every single one of them has this little rubber boot on it. Like, I guess that's useful if you're not going to be using them. But I kind of want to use these little plugs. Actually, now that I think about it, that's honestly pretty cool. That kind of makes sense. I can get behind that. Of course, they're not labeled. Interesting. Because this is the only HDMI. The rest of these, I don't even know what the hell these are. Oh, that's a DVI, I know that. Alright, Jen posted his thingy, I gotta look at that, so. Yeah, I never actually had to deal with any of those from a parts perspective, Jen, but I definitely remember those. Would you like the coupon, Jocelyn? I don't know. Yeah, it's got a QR code on it. Congratulations, you are now part of the EVGA family by purchasing one of our perfectly tuned products with the highest manufacturing quality possible. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they focus on, not like, let's keep costs down for the company. We would like to offer you this one-time only 50% off on a range of award-winning Supernova power supplies and Torque gaming mice. I thought it was Toro. Picked a bad font. In our EVGA online store. Register today. So you have to register for their online store and their spam. And this is just weird, like, I don't know. Torque gaming mice. They look exactly like Razer gaming mice. Offer valid for 30 days within purchase date. Of what? Because I bought the video card a little while ago. Have no money, barely scraping by. Well, clearly you're spending all your money on alcohol, based on our conversation yesterday. I'm just kidding. You can't see me smiling. I gotta remember that. You can't see me joking. All the heads of the hard drives are stepper driven. Oh yeah, I can tell. Okay, so... No, move over there. Just for now. It's not your home, but I need you out of the way. I just want to know which. First it fits, it's good. Take out 2 and 3. Need more table space. Wait, are these? Oh yeah, there's just pull these out like this. Haven't had a drink in a long time. I haven't either, come to think of it. Huh, I should call some friends this weekend. Fix that. Because one of my friends is actually quite the booze wizard, as we call him. He really likes weird alcohols, and he's really good at mixing drinks and stuff. He always ends up being the bartender at whatever party he's at, because he likes doing it, and he's really, really good at it. Alright. Sure, I took all the protective plastic bullshit off of there, except for that. Like, why is that over some of the... Whatever. Don't care. I do care, but I'm just gonna say I don't care. What? Forgot to open that. Hole has to be open. Nope, I didn't take all those off. What the hell is that? What the hell are these connectors? Oh, that's the SOI bridge. As long as that doesn't get hot enough to fucking burn. I would hate steel card to burn rubber. Eat it all the way. Oh, it is. It is. Is it? Could be. Doesn't feel like it is, but... No, Jen, I haven't had a hangover. Like, that hangover story I told yesterday, that happened in... That was 10 years ago. I have not had a hangover since then. That was my first and only hangover. Because they're fucking terrible, I found out. I'm gonna go get a flashlight, hang on. I can't tell if that's seated yet. I really want it to be. And that's covering up some of the SATA ports, so I'll probably want to take that out and hook up the hard drive first. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, well, that's really helpful. This is an LED flashlight. Yeah, you can see it's actually on. I thought I had another flashlight in here, clearly I don't. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I think that's... it. Now it won't come in. I need it to be... okay. Video cards. Everybody loves video cards. I'll put that there for now. No, I won't, because yeah, I want to hook up the hard drive. These SATA 6 gig. Okay, they're both the same. They're the same length. Okay. I want to hook that hard drive up because it's... thank you, Jen. Because the video card covers up these SATA ports. Which is fine, unless you have to actually plug anything into them. Once the video card is in there, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, bad boy.